With a prevalence rate of 6%, Kenya remains one of the HIV high-risk burden countries globally. The country has, however, prioritized the fight against the epidemic, and within the past 3 years, the national government, through the National AIDS Control Council, has continued to increase the investments and resources aimed at reducing new HIV infections, AIDS-related deaths, and stigma, as well as discrimination.
The deaths as a result of HIV has reduced. Without comparing, having the real statistics, this is something everybody would see, that people are not dying as a result of HIV the way they used to die even 3 years.
Importantly, new HIV infections have reduced by more than 20% within the past 3 years, and this has been achieved through the concerted efforts of all the partners and stakeholders in the HIV response in Kenya under the coordination of the National AIDS Control Council. HIV stigma remains a huge barrier to detection of new infections. To address this challenge, an anti-HIV stigma and discrimination campaign spearheaded by His Excellency the President and youth networks across the country was initiated and has contributed to the massive positive response in open discussions about HIV, tolerance of those living with the virus, and uptake of HIV treatment.
Ni vizuri kujua kwamba mtu wa HIV hiyo si ugonjwa, ni kukosa tu madini kwa mwili, na anaweza fanya chochote, hata kuoleka, hata kuzaa, kunawezekana.
When we took over, people are very shy to talk about HIV-AIDS. We say even us, we have been tested, and I think this is the way to go. We need to make it a national issue. We need to tell people all the time. Then it becomes now part of our daily living. And I think this is what we have achieved in Homa Bay.
In the past 3 years, the management of HIV and AIDS has been a collective affair. Worth noting is a smooth coordination of the response between the national government agency and the counties, which has been streamlined for easy, fast and efficient service delivery.
The National AIDS Control Council was able to provide us with information materials that we've made accessible and available to our users. Everyone who comes to the library, walks into the library, is free to access them.
People have that knowledge from the past about HIV/AIDS, but right now the modernized tools, since we have technology, you can just log on National AIDS Council website, where you can get information about HIV/AIDS.
Spearheaded by the National AIDS Control Council, the cordial working relationship has led to the development of 47 county strategic AIDS plans guided by the Kenya AIDS Strategic Framework. The installation of Kenya HIV Situation Room system that merges multi-sectoral HIV and AIDS data flow into one integrated data collection system linking both the counties and the national government has increased efficiency.
The situation room where we collect the data from the various facilities, these are now linked to a particular place where, as I'm sitting in the office, I'll know what the performance of each and every facility. And if there is anyone not performing to the target, then I send my people to go and find out their problem.
There is room for improvement in preventing infections among young people and adolescents, as emerging evidence indicates that HIV remains a significant health threat among this age group. Already, tailored interventions to manage the epidemic among the cohort have been deployed. These include youth-friendly HIV services across the country, increased HIV knowledge through mass media campaigns and on-the-ground activations, as well as adoption of new ways to reach the youth, such as the use of technology and innovations.